qualified employees. See your local recruiter for details. Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Next stop, Tisa Spaceport. Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Considerate to your fellow travelers. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Step away from the platform edge when the train is approaching. Be considerate to your fellow traveler now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
You are cleared for liftoff.
Quantum drive is now off. Weapons system is off.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Plus screen. Can you hear me now? Oh, wait, hold on. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing? Hold on, you're breaking up a little bit, like your mic's away. I think so, yeah. All right. Just filled the ship up. 400,000 fucking credits. Gears up. Oh. Piggy, you're big. Go. All right, we are en route. Well,
Cool.
we're
I'm heading
still-
for the airport.
it's gonna take about 7 minutes for us to get there.
Yeah, not a problem. So anyway, wow, I gotta ask you questions now. I'll probably have a whole long list of questions. So the taking off and landing is buggy. Sometimes if I pop out of, or even if I don't pop out of quantum, I can't get into quantum. Like I'm in space, I see someplace I want to go. I go to spool up and it won't spool up.
It
random?
won't spool, or it
Well,
won't. Once it spools, you hold the B key and it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. It just says
Okay.
spooling. It doesn't give me the percentages.
Yep. Okay. So when that happens, tilt your ship away from the target, like way down, so it's out of your screen, and then go back up, and it'll kind of reorient that. That's a major pain in the ass right now.
Okay. Well, knowing that is going to help a lot because I've sat there for God knows how long. And honestly, I probably have flown around, spun around, done it again, and it worked.
Yeah.
And didn't know I fixed it.
Yeah, and if at any point you don't have the round thing where it has a percentage on the left hand side, then it's not set up right. So always just point away, point back, and that should reset it.
Cool.
And then if that, once you're set up, if it gets everything calibrated, you're 100 and 100, and you hold the B key down and you still don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
It gets kind of glitched. So just get out of the seat, get back in, and generally you'll be fine after that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been a little buggy.
Right.
And the funny thing is, the last patch was a lot better than this one. This new stuff they did in 3.6
messed up some of 3.5.
Yeah, kind of wonky. So.
All right. Well, they're trying.
They're getting a lot of that fixed in this next one. So.
Hey, I mean the fact that I'm running around. Well, the fact. What was the video I saw the other day that somebody posted up with the? They go in to attack the base. They take out the guys in the base. Their ship gets attacked. They run back out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the fact that you can even do that in alpha is amazing.
Right. Yep.
I mean, that's why I was willing to invest some money.
Yeah. So you're probably seeing the keynote event is probably what you saw.
Yeah.
From last year's Star Citizen. Yeah, it's it's become quite a game lately. I mean, since 2018 when they got the new 3.0 came out, we dicked around in the 2.6 for like a year and a half, 2 years, and we could do stuff, but it wasn't great. When 3.0 came out, it really changed everything, and then every quarter it's like a brand new game for us.
Right.
Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse.
Again, we're still 8 years in or not, we're still in alpha, so
pre-alpha.
Yeah. Well, I laugh. Pre-alpha, I mean, I've done alpha tests, I've done a lot of betas, but to have it this playable and have this much done, and they're calling it an alpha.
Our gaming community here, we got it's like 2,000 people strong. We've been doing this for about 18 years.
Wow.
And we have a lot of our player base here is into this game called Ark. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
And so we have some servers for Ark, and that game has been, it went into early access in 2015, came out of EA in 2017, I think it was, or 18. Yeah, 2018. Still giant piece of shit game. And it's like, tell everybody, like, Star Citizen runs better than Ark ever was. And what I like about Star Citizen is, and the reason I'm a subscriber is, I love the updates that we get every single week.
Yeah.
So they're telling us something.
They're telling us something, and again, it's for however much people bitch, the fact that with the description I can try some ships, I can try this, and I mean, just the fact that, okay, we're talking, I'm going to grab a ride with you. We're going to go somewhere. I'm going to learn something. And yeah, you may shoot me in the back of the head and take all my credits. But besides that, it's interactive. It's fun. And at this level, to have this much going on with this much detail,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
perfect? No way. But you know something? I've had more bugs and been booted out of more games that I bought that were out, that were
Right.
games I paid for than I have so far in a week of this.
Yeah, this has been the best money in a game I've spent in a long time, and I sadly I spent a lot of money in this game since
I've
2012.
I've heard of a few people spending, three, four, five. Well, I spent three, 4, 5 digits.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've got a few $1,000s in the game,
wow.
and I'd probably have more, if I had more time back like 2013, 2014, if I wasn't so occupied
Right.
with moving and all that, I probably would have spent more money on the damn thing. So
If I didn't just buy a house and don't have my own business, I'd, if
that
I was single with money before, I'd probably be doing it too.
that's kind of how I was.
Yeah. No, I remember it was a long time ago, but I remember back to those days.
uh, yeah, well, said I'm pushing 50 here soon, so
Oh, I broke that 3 years ago.
see, got me a couple years.
Yeah.
We got a lot of our older guys play that are our age. Some were right a year younger than I am, and we have quite a few that are probably closer to you.
Well, if you think about it, we're the idiots that are willing to throw some money into something like this,
Yeah,
with,
yep,
with the hope that down the road when we're rolling around in our wheelchairs in the nursing
yep,
home, we'll be able to play.
yep. Hey, it beats going out to a bar at night.
Ah, dude, I haven't done that, and neither the wife nor I drink. I got that out of my system 30 something years ago.
Years ago.
Yep.
All right, we are 13 million away, so we're cruising right along.
Now, where are you guys out of in real life?
I live in Nashville.
Oh, my
I'm not sure
um,
where Sway lives. I want to say he was in the Carolinas, but that might be. Where are you at?
Vermont.
Okay.
We're all over. Actually, the other night I was talking with some ladies in Britain and some guys down in Florida. So we really are spread out. I guess what they said about half this. I don't know if it's subscribers or players. I guess it's subscribers are in the U.S. and the rest are scattered around the world.
Yeah, this game has a big player base in EU mainly,
Okay.
but then they also have they have a really decent player base down in Australia, New Zealand. One of our members, if you see him in here, G Bill, he's from is he from New Zealand or Australia? I can never remember. We always intentionally say it wrong just to annoy him.
If he's an Aussie, he's a Kiwi. If he's a Kiwi, he's an Aussie.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a lot of people here that are from the EU. And then yeah, I'd say about half of us that play are from the US and the other half are ahead of us either. But it's I want to say it's mainly England, Germany, I honestly don't even really know.
Now, I know they have a bunch of different facilities, but where's the game being made mostly?
Um, the game is being made in Los Angeles, Austin, Texas, and then they have their other big one is in I want to say it's in Manchester, England.
Now, is that why the con or whatever is in Europe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because they're doing it near one of their facilities. Last year's was in Austin.
Oh wow.
And then I want to say they have. I can't remember if it's in Germany or England. But yeah, they have their European offices. They've got a few actually. So it's like Winslow or something like Derby, UK is where their big office is.
Okay.
And then I think they have a I know they have an office in Frankfurt, Germany, and I think they might have a couple other small ones over there, but those are their two big ones.
Right.
And then the U.S., it's Austin and L.A.
Bunch of game companies down in Texas.
Everyone, all the game companies, all the good game companies have been getting the fuck out of California because
Yeah.
game programmer, or programmers in general, like I own a software company.
Okay.
I do ERP software for like small manufacturing companies.
Yep.
Even when I had an office in California, when I lived in California for the better part of 10 years,
I'm sorry.
I did not. Yeah, that's how I feel. I did not have any programmers in California because of Silicon Valley,
Right.
they had a stupid law in place that unless you paid them $87 an hour, programmers were not exempt from overtime pay.
Oh wow.
So it's like, sorry.
Wow. And I can just imagine the hours that people are working.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Take that paycheck.
Go where?
Hell, at this point, I take a paycheck. I take any paycheck.
Edge 2-2. All right, we're here. We are quantuming around the planet.
Okay.
Hopefully, we don't go in the planet. We've had a couple of those.
Yeah. I think the only thing I haven't done yet has been shot down.
I got shot down 3 times this afternoon. This little punk kid.
Oh, by another player? Nice.
Yeah. He was out there. I was chasing some NPCs that were bothering some players, and then he came up behind me and he had me whooped in about 8 seconds flat.
Oh, Jesus.
So I spawned another ship and went out there and tagged him pretty hard, and then he ended up ramming me like a little toadstool. And he's talking shit to everyone. It's like, you don't mess with the best. It's like, you're a rammer. You can't kill people, so you ram them. I don't ram anyone. I'm just like, well, I have a video. You want me to post it? So he logged off.
Nice.
All right, where? All right, West Landing. Oh, got a wrench. This whole landing zone here is so wonky.
I haven't had much problem landing here. Taking off here, I have a problem. It's landing out on planets and things that I go to land and suddenly I'm upside down and shooting backwards.
Yeah. Oh, I got an actual hangar. Hey, that's sweet.
Now, do you need to pick something up here? Are you coming up out of the hangar, or should I come down?
No. It looks like we are going to be in hangar 2.
On my way.
No, I was going to bring my Caterpillar here to pick up some cargo, but that did not go well. So.
And then you got to respawn it.
Yeah. So. We're just dicking around at this point.
Yeah, I'm basically just going to get to Grimhex and probably call it for the night just so I'm there next time. Hangar 2. And Hangar 2's empty.
Yep, I'm flying in. Do you see the doors open?
Yep. Oh, God.
So we'll be coming there in just a second. Going nice and slow.
Oh, yep, I see you coming down. Just remember, if you crash inside, you're killing me too.
I'll be thorough. But I'll be gentle.
Need a pair of those orange flashlight cones. Bring it in.
We are landing.
Nice. Huh. Lunks. Oh wow.
Okay.
Hello.
Landing services in.
And cool.
Wait for hangar doors to open. We're just gonna back right on.
This is a big comfy ship.
It's, my favorite ship is still by far the Cutlass. It is just the most versatile.
You know, it's the kind of thing where I took it because reading it, I could just imagine flying around with a couple of crew and 6 mercs in the back and going and attacking something.
Yep.
The problem is, though, is flying it solo, it is a little bit of a glass cannon.
It can be. It is definitely not super tanky.
No.
But with it's got good shields on it, so
Yeah.
if you can avoid just direct combat with everyone, it's not so bad.
Well, and that's how I picture it. I'm not thinking of it as a gunship as much as an assault transport.
Yeah.
Nice takeoff.
Yeah, and it is pretty good at that. And then the new they have the Liberator now, which is the new assault ship.
Oh, I like that
Or
thing.
the drop ship. Yeah, that I love that ship, but that is just not a ship to do anything, solo, and
Right.
it's not made to shoot other ships, so.
Now, when they say minimum crew of like 4, does that mean you just can't fly it on your own, or you're not going to fly it efficiently?
You can't really defend yourself without having 4, because without
Turrets.
some turrets,
Right.
like you really need 3. If you really want to defend yourself, you need 3, because you need somebody on the top and bottom turret. But then there are side turrets, but those guns are not meant for ships. They don't do shit to ship shields. Those are ground targets. And they work pretty good for ground targets. But for ship-to-ship combat, nope, it's useless. and that's not its role. I mean, it's not a fighter, so.
Right.
And the Freelancer's not a fighter either.
Exploration ship or a cargo ship?
This version is a cargo ship.
Okay.
The Freelancer Der is an exploration ship, so it has a different type of engine. You can go further with this quantum fuel, more efficient engine. It goes. I think it goes faster. I'm not really sure. Then there's the regular Freelancer, which is just cool looking little ship. But then there's the Freelancer Misk, and Bogey, one of the guys you'll meet, he has one of those. Because we weren't sure which ones, so I upgraded my Freelancer to the Max because I do more cargo runs. He likes to blow shit up, so he did the Misk, and boy, let me tell you, that thing's a tank, and it has like 27 missiles on it, I think.
I've got to get a missile to fire.
God, yeah, that's one of the biggest bugs that has driven us batshit crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't mind dogfighting if I could put a couple of hot dogs up somebody's, you know what? But
Yeah, yeah.
yet to get them to fire.
Yeah, we can normally get 1 or 2 off, and then they get real bugged, and ugh. Yeah, missiles are one of my biggest. I get very upset about how missiles work.
Or don't work in this case.
Yeah. All right, so you want to go to Grim Hex? Is that where you want to go?
Please. If you don't mind.
Not at all. We are almost out of ammo.
See, I could see myself in this game doing this a lot more than jumping in my own ship and playing. I have no problem spending time. I'll be a gunner. I'll be ground crew. I'll be.
We do so much, team play.
Yeah.
We and sometimes we just fuck around and do nothing. We just get in the ship and
Social.
Exactly. And that's what we've been about for so long. It's like the game's fun, but it's more fun when there's a bunch of us on. And sometimes we get really bored and we go steal other people's ships and shit like that. I mean, it's
So not too worried about your crime rating?
No, God. So what we were doing earlier today was we had a couple of us on, and then we lost a couple, so it ended up being 2 of us left. Busta Hip, he's one of the old guys like us. Him and I sat outside Port Olisar. He just kept killing me over and over. Got the 5 crime stats, and that's where you get the bounty, so other people can get a bounty to kill you.
Yeah.
And then they get a target of where you are. So then him and I went down to Gillette Family Farms on Selin, and we just hid inside the station. He hid inside, I hid outside. We were just waiting for people to come. Today nobody showed up, but we do that a lot. Is we'll get somebody to get a bounty or something, and then when people come down to get them, they have to get out of their ship because you can't shoot inside the stations.
Right.
So people will land their ships and stuff. And then, lo and behold, there's 3 or 4 of us outside, and we just ambush them as they go in. So
wow, nice.
Sometimes it goes really well, and sometimes it's like, wow, we're just retarded. Was it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? There's a bunch of us, and we were stalking this one guy. He had a bounty on him, and we were stalking him, and we got to where he was hiding, and we've been chatting with him. He's like, he was like, come on, son, come get me. And he's like, I hear you guys. I heard your ship land. It's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm going to come get you. And he's like, oh, I see 6 of you out there, you assholes. And so what happens? One of us drops the grenade in the airlock and kills all of us. So it's like, wow. And he had no idea that happened. He had no idea. He was hiding in the back room, and it was like,
you're all dead.
We got to get back. We got to get back there before he figures it out.
Nice.
And then like 3 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, thanks for the ship, boys." Like, son of a bitch.
Now, what can you do? I mean, if you take somebody's ship, can you do anything with it?
Just fly around. I mean,
okay.
He wrecked his ship, so he was stuck there. He was just either that or suicide. So he's like, I'm not going to suicide yet. Let's see who can come kill me for my bounty. Mm-hmm. But then he stole our ship. But what he failed to remember was that because we were still pinned to it.
So when you respawn in the ship.
No, you don't. I wish.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But we can still see the ship on
yeah.
So he took off and he flew up to. He went to Grim Hex, and then he left Grim Hex, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go over here. I'll be, nobody's gonna find me." And we followed him out of Grim Hex, and we saw him QT to Yela. We got there right as he was QTing off to an orbital marker, and we're like, "Oh shit!" So we went to the orbital marker. Turns out he wasn't at that one. He went to the one past it. So we got there. And he was sitting there typing to somebody in chat. We were like, somebody distract him so he doesn't fly. So we finally got him. And he was at an orbital marker, and we pulled up behind him, and we just unloaded into him and blew the hell out of the ship.
It's my ship. If I can't have it, nobody can.
So he was like, oh, son of a bitch. And then he's like, oh, God damn it. It was you guys. He goes, I forgot all about the pin.
Nice.
It's like, I should have just self-destructed your ship. It's like, yep, you should have, but you didn't.
So it's like what the commercial they have now with the kid sneaking into the girl's room and dad sitting there going, "Oh, your phone's on my Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah,
I know who you are."
right. So, boy, these small ships travel as fast as my big ones.
Now you have to be in a seat, jump seat, or bed during QT.
Nope.
Okay.
In most ships, like right now, I can get out of the seat. We can walk around. There are a few ships that get real buggy, like the Constellations. There's a few ships that you could theoretically fall out of the front.
Okay.
So like I'm walking around, I can walk around to the bed, or I can go get in the turret if I wanted to, or I can walk around the cargo pad.
Okay, because I know they were talking about when I was doing all the research on the Cutlass that it had, the 6 extra jump seats in back. So I'm thinking, okay, you're carrying 4 or 6 extra troops.
Mhm.
They need to be able to sit. But that's
And
actually just logging out.
well, no, the logging out is the beds.
Okay.
So and that's been broken as hell in this one, but in 3.7, one of the big fixes that's coming is they're saying that the beds are supposed to work on ships a lot more consistent.
So you'll be
That-
able to log back onto your ship?
Yep. So if you are in your ship and you're like, okay, I'm going to stop right here in the middle of space. I'm going to you get in the bed
Yep.
and you log out. Then when you come back later in the day or the next day, when you log back in, you should be back in your ship in the same spot you were when you logged out.
Oh, that would be nice.
Now, if you log out in someone else's ship, that may not be the case. If you logged out of my ship right now and then I went and parked my ship at a station and they put it away,
Right.
you're going to end up you're going to log in back at a station.
Right. But like you guys did just now coming in and crashing, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten where I wanted to go and did something, and all of a sudden I'm all the way back at,
Yep.
Area
So
18.
so the trick is Port Olisar, Grim Hex, Levski, and Hurston and Area 18. Those are the 5 places that when you land there, that becomes your spawn point. Those are the 5 places in game you can spawn.
Okay.
So like when we get to Grim Hex, and actually what I'm gonna do is we're gonna stop at Port Olisar first, and I'm gonna just touch down there,
Okay.
just so that we're touched down, because we won't even get out of the ship. We're just gonna
Oh,
touch down.
we're close to Grim Hex, so we don't end up all the way back there at
Right.
18 in case something happens.
Yeah, because not that theoretically we should. I rarely have issues making it to Grim Hex, but the one time I come all the way across the fucking universe is the time I'll smash into an asteroid,
Right.
or there'll be somebody there who's just griefing people at Grim Hex, because that's popular. But usually you see those guys in chat.
Right.
But since we're just going to be right there at Port Olisar anyway,
Better safe than sorry.
so I just generally try to stick, and all I do is just call in a landing, make sure it's a legal landing. Actually,
Right.
I take that back. It no longer has to be a legal landing as long as you touch the pad.
Really?
Yeah, because I brought my 890 jump over, and they won't let you land there because it's too big.
Yeah.
But we touched down. We got it on the pad and got it on there. Somebody's like, just do that and you're stuck. And sure enough, I did it and was like, all right, well, let me try this. And I suicided, and sure enough, I spawned right there at Port Olisar.
Now, but if you do that, though, don't you get fined?
Yeah, 1,200 credits.
Yeah, for you, probably isn't a big deal, dude. I got like 10,000 right now. I think I've lost about 20,000 on crashes and losing cargo.
Oh, jeez. How many credits do you start with when there's a fresh wipe?
Right now, what I haven't. Oh, I don't know. I haven't played long enough.
Okay, so you don't remember how many you started with?
I started with
Probably 5.
5, I think. And I think I spent
Did you-
$5. I got 10, and then I went down, and then I finished a couple of missions, and I bought all the stuff I'm wearing now, so I have like 11 or 12 now.
Oh, when we get to Port Olisar, I'll do a little beacon for you, and I'll give you some credits.
Oh, thanks.
We were just doing cargo runs. I think we just spent like 100,000 credits today buying shit for people in the org.
Nice.
Had a lot of people joining lately. Joining the game. all the changes coming out. A lot of people have been like, I think it's time to give it a try. So
Yeah, I mean, to be
we've had a
perfectly
lot
honest,
of people, have a lot of interest in it. So
I can't say I've been lurking as long as you've been in it, but I've certainly been lurking for a couple of years. And it was that kind of thing that, yeah, someday this is going to be awesome.
yeah,
And I just reached that point in life where literally I was like, you know what? To spend $100 to walk around in this game, to just look and watch how things are going, it's entertainment.
it is.
It's like reading a book or going to a couple of movies. Hey.
Yeah, exactly. And it's real fun. My wife doesn't play, but she sits in. Her desk is over by mine,
Mhm.
and close. I see the planet. Yep, I see the planet. I got out of the seat, so I don't have a marker. Tells me how far, but I can see the planet. A little trick, by the way,
Mhm.
is before you actually get to the end of your QT on these long ones,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get real close, and then I'm gonna turn the engines off, and I'm gonna
Okay.
drop out for two reasons. Wait, hold on. Let me think. Right here. Looks good. Okay, so for two reasons.
Yeah.
I drop out a little early because one, gives me a chance to slow down, going full speed. There are people who will wait at the end of these quantum beacons for you.
Right.
They'll like to sit there and they wait because when you come out of a long quantum jump, you are your quantum drive has a long cooldown.
Yep.
So if you drop out before that, then obviously they're not going to be there.
Right.
And then if you drop out like less than like I dropped less than 50,000 away from the planet because I know the size of it, so I know how I just kind of knew where to go.
Right.
So set route. Oh, you fucking pirates, or not Navy just showed.
Oh, the cops?
Yeah. Alright, well, that's why I can't quantum travel. So now we have to wait for them to come and scan us.
Yeah, that's happened twice already. Luckily, I slowed down fast enough that they.
Sometimes I go,
Uh-oh.
oh, that's right, I have a crime stat. Well, fuck you guys.
You got a turret in a second go? Or are you just leaving?
I'm just leaving. Yeah, I do have a turret in the back. Port Olisar set route. Okay, I got Port Olisar. Hell is it? Oh, I gotta get out of there. Jamming my queue. Oh, I know what's wrong. Hold on, I know what's wrong. God. Set route. There we go.
I was gonna say they interdicting you?
No. Every once in a while it gets bugged. You can't see your jump point.
Ah.
Okay, so now I just need to. I'm gonna stop. Come to a decent up. Alright, now we're good. I try not to come out of quantum at 900 meters per second because then you're just a hoodorming on Port Olisars. I've done that before. Come out so fast, especially around asteroids. Like when you're doing QT, very very unwise. Oh, see, I'm still going. You don't want to be going super fast because if you get interdicted,
Right.
like in an asteroid field, then you just got to pray to God you don't actually hit an asteroid.
I've read a couple of places people are like going to QT at speed 0.
Yeah. Generally, that is exactly what you want to do.
Okay.
Oh. We are stopped. Too much spam. Call landing. Let's see what it says. Here, yep. Alright, so we're just gonna touch down.
So is the general consensus that from about this point people don't want it to auto land you?
Say that again?
I mean, to me, as a new player, it would be so nice if from about that point, I hit a button and it auto lands.
Yeah, as soon as you get in the blue box, like
Yeah.
I'm auto landing right now.
Okay.
When you get in the blue box, if your whole ship's in the box,
Yeah.
you're good. All right, so now we just got the landing complete message. So we are now
Linked here.
linked here. So
Cool.
now we get off. Head over to Yela. Which is faster. And so Grim Hex is a asteroid station that orbits Yela.
Okay.
So sometimes it's on this side of the planet or the moon, and
Right.
sometimes, like now, it's on the far side. So we actually have to take we got to hit an orbital marker to go around the moon.
Right. Yeah, I think part of it is just over time, just knowing where things are.
Yep. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but once you figure out where, and right now it actually, believe it or not, is going to be a little bit easier for you because the stations and stuff don't move. Grim Hex does rotate around this asteroid belt, so it does spin around Yela. So if you watch the map over time, it does, like sometimes it's behind Yela, sometimes it's in front of Yela. It does
But
move.
once I find Yela, I can figure it out.
Grim Hex is always in orbit around it.
Right.
In the asteroid field every time. So, and eventually, but all the planets and moons will orbit around the sun. So sometimes, so our flights from ArcCorp right now is really long, but there will be times where theoretically ArcCorp and Crusader are going to be much closer to each other.
Right. If you hit them in the right part of their orbit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. Ships. Right up to the top. So here's Grim Hex, right in the middle of an asteroid field.
Who doesn't love a base in the middle of an asteroid field?
And when you come here, you want to make sure you fly all the way in to the armistice zone before you stop and do anything else.
Or somebody's gonna try and cack you?
Already, there's a ship on my radar that is coming in hot. So.
Okay. So basically, this is not the good part of town.
Well, they can't. They can try to ram you, which is generally what a lot of these douchebags try to do.
Oh, I'm just saying in general, it's not a good part of town.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and the lore is this is an old prison base, and actually, ironically, when the game when we could first fly in the game, they first actually had us in the universe.
Yeah.
You didn't. This is where you spawned if you got crime stats.
Okay.
So if you got any crime stats at all, you died. This is where you would spawn every single time. Doesn't matter where else you were. Well, and bear in mind at that time, the only other place you could spawn was Port Olisar.
Okay.
I don't think we could. Should I ox?
Let's see, where's the exit here?
If you hit Y or you double tap Y, that will.
Yes, the generic. Ooh.
Come on, door. Here, back away from the door. Come back over here. There we go. when somebody gets close to the door, they don't reopen.
Ah. Oop. Come on.
See. Here, hold it. Yeah, come all the way to the back. Now go up there. Stupid. That is something they need to fix. So.
All right. So is that the turret that comes down the seat?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the turret. Here, you want to get it up in it?
No, it's fine. I'm just curious as to what was because if you're trying to load a big vehicle in, is that getting away?
It can if it's too tall. The Cyclones fit in here pretty good, but I can't get a Rover in here because the Rover.
So,
Well, and I'm not sure it's wide enough if it's in there, but we think the height screws it up. So
right.
close it up. General tip, by the way.
Yeah.
Always turn off your engines.
Yes.
But always leave your power on.
Oh, okay.
Because the power, if you leave your power on, that means you leave your shields on, and it's less likely somebody can damage your ship, even if they try to hit you or ram it.
That's okay. That's what happened in that video the other day. Because even though they weren't on the ship, it was hitting their shields because they were able to get back. Ah.
So if you leave the power on, leave your shields on, and your ship's a lot less vulnerable.
See, I don't remember reading that in the book. Oh wait, that's right. There wasn't one. Oh.
All right, so have you been to Grimhex yet?
No.
Okay, wait, hold on one second. Okay, so everything at Grimhex is downstairs. So you always come inside, go to the elevator, and then when you come out of the elevators, it doesn't matter which one, because there's only one way really out.
Yep.
Ignore that door for now.
Okay.
But when you come around, when you go to the left, inside here, in this hallway, this is generally if you're doing like a pickup mission, this is the box you'll normally get. But in here is where you can buy cargo and stuff for your ship, or sell cargo if you're doing that.
Okay.
If you have a prospector, you're doing mining, this side's where you will sell your mining stuff.
Okay.
But for you, probably the most important spot is, again, we'll go back to the elevator. When you come out of the elevators, come up and go left and just follow it around all the way around the elevator to the stairs.
Okay.
And then just go straight up the stairs, through the door, through the other door, and then the armory and gun shop is here.
Ah, cool.
And this place does sell better stuff than Port Olisar. So.
Nice. Yeah, I'm playing around. I like firearms, so.
Yeah. We like to do a lot of stuff with the weapons and stuff here. So.
Nice.
You want to always make sure you're stocked up on medipens.
Yeah.
And then plenty of ammo.
now, I bought more ammo than I have spots for. Are they gonna reload my spots, or do I have to do that?
You have to do that.
So if I've got 3 weapons and 2 mags for each one, that's all I have, and then I've got to refill those spots.
Right, as you go through them, you got to go through and redo them. So.
Right. Okay.
That is some. Go clash in.
Something ugly.
Yeah,
What?
This is the Inquisitor armor,
No,
which I
that's
buy.
what, and I got the same armor as you.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I got that here.
Oh, and the same helmet. But what are you running for weapons? It looks like.
I'm running the the
Yep, that's a laser
Custodian.
SMG.
Yeah,
The
I've got the SMG, and then I've got a laser sniper rifle. I'm not sure which one I have, but it's I gotta find a better one. We Bus and we put a video in the Star System Media channel earlier. Him and I, that spot where we're waiting for people to come down and try to attack him.
Yeah.
We kind of got bored and waiting for it. I sniped him going in the building, and then I kept hitting him. I hit him a whole bunch of times, but he healed himself too much. That gun just doesn't have a lot of punch.
The sniper rifle?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get another one. So I just ended up going inside and throwing a grenade at him.
Wow. Now I saw too with grenades. You just hit G and it just automatically chucks it.
Yep. If you hold G down, it will cook them.
All right, but you don't really aim them.
If you hold down the G key for a second or two, you can kind of put the arrow up where you can kind of aim where you throw them.
Okay.
But if you just hit G, it's going to basically just lob them forward wherever you're standing. So.
Okay.
And then let's see the other place in Grimhex. Not a whole lot else here. If you were interested in ever upgrading your ship components, it's in a weird spot that most people don't even know where it's at. A lot of people tell you that there's no components to buy here, but there is actually a spot. It's up here by the Habs through this door. It's not really labeled, but this is the Dumpers Depot inside.
Okay.
Grimhex. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a lot better and be a lot more credits before I'm shopping in here.
Yeah.
I'll play with armor and weapons first.
Yeah, and really, right now, the way everything's tuned, it's not worth even. I mean, we had 700,000 today. Where am I at? I got 624,000 credits, and I still don't buy any of the shit for these ships because now
even weapons.
I'll buy weapons, but
not components.
I don't really need to buy weapons for my ships just because I have so many ships. I have big ass weapons.
Right.
There's a few that I want to buy. I just haven't really messed with. The combat's been so glitchy and the flight controls have been so glitchy that I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for 3.7 before I really spend time fighting in my ship.
Okay, see, now this guy right here has something I want that I have not seen that I know there's a spot for. Eyewear. I want sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
Never seen them.
That is the Kasaba shops.
See, I've looked and I didn't see them.
I think this Kasaba shop's right here. So when you come out of the elevator, again, elevator is your point of reference.
Yeah.
When you come out of the elevator, you go right.
Right.
This first one. This one doesn't have sunglasses at all, but
yeah, I've never seen sunglasses in any of them. Ooh, nice coats.
Where did I see sunglasses? Hold on, I might have a chart. Somebody. Let's see this. No. I may not have saved it.
Well, but somebody does have them, so I just keep looking.
Yeah, there are sunglasses in the game, and I don't remember where the hell it is.
Not necessarily ever going to take my armor off, but you know.
Yeah.
Unless we have a party or something.
Yeah, we do a lot of screenshots and pictures and stuff. We hang out in the moon or something. We'll do it. Everybody will get dressed up in their duds.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta buy civvies now too.
All right, so let's see. Then there really isn't anything else here, except the bar. Oh yeah, actually there is something else here. Here, let's go down We gotta go back this way. Sorry, I just ran back through there because I'm lazy.
That's
Too
okay.
lazy. Too lazy to turn all the way around. Okay, so actually, we'll just go through here. If we go through the bar, this. So on this side of the station, get into the bar,
Yeah.
and when you get on the far side of the bar, how do I get out? This door here. Here we go. Out of the bar. All right, so like this is that exit that takes you out into the airless area that can't actually get out of the station, but I don't know if you've been in here or not.
No, I've never been here.
Okay, so here we'll show you. There's really nothing in here, but there was some mission stuff in here that you could pick up things, but it hasn't been lately. So when you come in here, it's lost all the gravity,
Oh wow.
and so you can kind of float down and go places.
Ah. Neat.
And there used to be an airlock that we could get out, but they closed it. Oh wait, maybe they didn't. Nope, it is still here, son of a bitch. Yeah, so if you come right here.
Hold on. Am I experiencing 0G? Not really.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there is an actual airlock here. This is where I used to park my Caterpillar, and then and so what you do is you kind of we'd park our big ship right up here, and then we would run inside and do things, and then fly back out.
Huh.
But unfortunately, they fixed that because it used to be that if you got your ship, like even my Caterpillar, which is too big to land here.
Yeah.
If I got my Caterpillar close enough, I could buy and sell cargo here. So we cheesed the system, and they finally said nope.
Wow.
We used to cheat so many things, but that's the beauty of alpha testing is how they find all that. So
Yeah.
and then there should be another one right here. Yep, the other side right there. So this is just kind of dead space. These used to be theoretically like hangars, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of a cool area to float around in, and
I didn't even know you could do this.
yeah, and we think we think down the road they'll put more gameplay in here for us. But
little grav ball.
right. And then yeah, see now I'm just in this. Actually, I've been up this elevator shaft. Float around up in here. But yeah, if you come back up to the hallway, just go back up to the top floor here. Work your way back to the top. Actually, I'm gonna look around. Wondering if they wouldn't. I'll have to explore this in more detail later because the room I'm about to take you to is the where you buy the chips to clear your crime stats and a few mission things that you can do.
Okay.
But they say that they have them in game now. Like if you take a drug mission.
Yeah.
Apparently we are still too low. We have to get up there. Yep, here we go. Here's the. Okay. They lay around in the. They have them laying around inside these in the drug houses, and some of us think that they have some more hidden around. They just nobody's found yet.
Okay, hold on. Did I lose you or did I find my right spot?
Where are you?
Did you go up the stairs?
I'm one level up above you.
Okay, hold on. Coming back out now.
Right there.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I guess I was just right up the stairs from. So go back to this airlock. Side.
Huh. That was neat.
Yeah, so that's kind of a cool area. And I was down there earlier today, and I couldn't find the fucking doorway out. And I forgot I had to go all the way to the bottom, so... I was showing someone else that, and I'm like, oh, they closed it off. You can jump down there, by the way, but you will have to kill yourself.
Yeah, no, I'll pass on that one, thanks.
Okay, so anyway, so once you come out, this is the bar right here, right?
Yeah.
So when you come out of the bar and you go left right here, there's a hallway.
Yep.
And this hallway just has a bunch of weird shit in it. But this doorway here takes you into like an arcade.
Okay.
An old arcade. And in this glass box right here, this guy's getting all pushy-wushy on me, you will see that you can buy these things called rippers and reauthorizers.
Yeah.
And those are the things that's how you, if you want to do your crime stats without getting killed, you buy one of those, you take it to either Korea, security post Korea,
Yeah.
and hope to God aren't players there to kill you.
Okay.
Yep, because, and that's something we do. We do a lot. We go to Korea and just hold it, play with people there, PvP. Or there's security posts on Hurston and ArcCorp that you clear your crime stats as well. But if you get crime stats, the best way to clear your crime stats is go out there and get interdicted by the Navy and let them kill you. Because as soon as the Navy kills you out in space, your crime stats are clear. Yep.
Okay.
And then the other thing that's in here is right over here. If you do a mission from Rudo, like if you look in your personal missions, you'll get one from a guy called Rudo, and he'll give you a couple. Of course, there's none up now, but if you do any of the private ones, like the maintenance, where they want you to do the cleanup of the drug houses and things like that, those generally get you into the Rudo missions. And sometimes you get a direct one from him, but then he'll tell you to come see him, and that's when you'll come here and you'll power on this projector.
Yeah.
And that's him right there. And then he'll give you an actual, he'll actually interact with you if you actually have a mission to do with him.
Cool.
But that's where you would do Rudo. And that's where you do kind of like the piratey type missions.
Right. Now, if you do anything illegal, you get crime stats?
Right now, mainly doing any kind of drug mission or anything like that, you will not get crime stats unless
you get caught.
You get caught by the Navy.
Right.
But there's a way to avoiding that. If you are out flying around and you get interdicted, the second your ship starts to do the shaking, hit I, turn off your engines. You will drop out a quantum before you get interdicted. Okay. So you just that's how we basically never, all those times they interdicted us, nothing happened. Except when I of course the last
you were
time
sitting there,
doing nothing.
Right.
But if you just shut your engines off, start them back up again, re-queue your quantum drive, and you just keep on going.
Right. Okay. Good to know.
And then up top is just where you spawn all your ships, and that's the outside, and that's everything at Grim Hacks.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna hang out here, I guess. And
cool.
Log back in tomorrow night and see what's going on.
Cool. Well, come hang out. Welcome to come hang out with us anytime. We're
I got
always
your
on.
contact now, so cool.
Yeah, you'll see us on here in the evening. There's weeknights, not so many of us, but I mean sometimes there's like 5 or 6 of us, and sometimes there's 10 of us, and sometimes there's like 2 of us. So.
Hey, as long as you don't mind another passenger.
No, not at all.
I should see another crew member.
Oh, hey, wait, come up here. Let's go back up to the ship.
Okay.
My ship is. Let me get you some credits.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Grim Hex is busy today.
It's the place to be. Oh, that's strange.
Which is weird, because sometimes this place is just dead as a doorknob, and sometimes it's like half the fucking servers here. There's Sway. He got kicked out of my ship when they stored it.
Whoa,
All right.
that's a look. That's a look.
Yeah, I like that look.
That's a look.
Okay, so let's see here. Let me. What were we flying? We were flying.
Your Max or whatever.
Yeah. There it is. Okay, A1. Perfect. All right, so let's go down these stairs right here. By the way, so that airlock there is where we came in. This is where it takes you out to the 2 and then goes down those stairs.
Yeah.
This airlock here takes you outside. You actually can go outside here, but it's just like the ones downstairs. There's nothing out there. You just kind of float around. So
Okay.
if you kind of park your ship off to the side, you're still in Armistice zone, but sneak in the door there if you can't get a pad.
Oh, okay.
But somebody who can also ram your ship like a toadstool. So generally, it's rare that this place is so crowded you can't get a pad. Every once in a while.
So it literally is 10 pads, 10 ships. That's it. Or however it works.
There's 6 here.
Yep.
So what will happen is, like, if the pads are all busy, like my ship will only fit on.
Whoa!
How many
Somebody
ram?
just crashed at full speed.
Yeah, somebody may be ramming stuff. So here, let's do this first. All right, so watch your screen. I'm gonna do a beacon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do an escort. Nope, I'm gonna do a personal transport to my freelancer. And just watch for it, and as soon as you see it pop up, just hit your left bracket like you do for all the other accepts.
Yeah.
Okay. So just wait for it. I am doing it right now. It is broadcast. It's out. You should see it.
Yeah. Got it.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, all you have to do is you're escorting me to my ship.
Okay.
So, hop on the ship with me. Now all I have to do is hop off. Perfect. Now
Wow.
hit your left bracket again to rate. When that thing pops up, says it's complete, you always get that thing that says something to accept.
Yeah. Hold on.
Do the rating, because when you start doing a lot of ratings,
Yeah.
we can limit who can try to, because everyone sees those beacons. So if you get your rating up there, and see, they've already fucking reset all of our rating, fucking a-holes. They do it all the time.
I hit it.
No, it's nothing to do with you. They reset them all the time. We will eventually be able to. Because we got ourselves to like 5 stars real fast. We just keep doing we just sit there at a pad, do this back and forth for like a credit a piece.
Right.
And we get ourselves to five stars, and then what we do is when we issue beacons for each other, we just say you require somebody who's 5 stars, and that eliminates like 99% of the server.
So nobody slides in there and tries to take it.
Exactly.
By the way, dude, thank you for the credits.
Oh yeah, dude, we can make 100,000 credits in about 30 minutes with our big ships.
Shit.
That's why we just with our group and our org, with our the players that we have. Not everybody's in our org. Org play doesn't really exist yet, but
Right.
we all just play together. So it's real easy. We just like when a wipe comes, we get people on, and because I start out with 300,000 or 400,000. I don't even know how many I start out with. Bogey starts out with like 500,000 or something like that.
Because they don't wipe everything, right?
They wipe everything back to default. But see, I have a lot extra credits because we had spent, like Bogey, we spent a bunch of money in the Voyager Direct store years ago.
Okay.
So when they got rid of that store, they transferred all that money to UECs, And then they finally, about 3 patches ago, they gave it to us in game, so it adds to our starting credits, which is
Got it.
fantastic.
Oh yeah.
So,
That helps.
yeah, we could do some big cargo runs, which is nice, except like an easy run for us is we'll go to Ida over there by Hurston. We can pick up a medal and take it back to Port Olisar, but I have to drop like 400,000 credits cargo
Mm-hmm.
and then bring